Okay, another morning, collect the wife from work. Sure, it's Saturday, 24th I think. I just got the results of the power loss at between 7 and 10 degrees on my previous charge. I used 32 miles of range travelling 27 miles, so that works out roughly 16% loss of range. Going uphill, I noticed a loss of about 3 or 4 miles an hour on a 27 mile an hour hill. So just a sort of a confirmation that is also about a 16% power loss going uphill. So I'm getting about a 16% power loss running at around sort of like 8-9 degrees centigrade, and that's running using the heater. Today it's 0 degrees right now, and I'm running the heater. Started out at 8:48. We'll see, and this is roughly around 35 miles of range. This is roughly a 4-mile round trip, roughly, that I'm doing. So we'll see, with 848 and a bit on the clock and 35 miles of range, how much I use on this. I think it's a 4-mile round trip. We'll be able to see. Also, I'll be coming up that fairly steep hill on the way back that I can normally hit 27 miles an hour as I reach the brow of the hill. So this is at 0 degrees. So I'm expecting a big loss of power and range on this journey. We'll see. Doesn't often get much below 0 around here, I have to say, in the southeast of England. I live in Essex, and the weather's pretty mild most of the time. I think last winter we had a couple of days when the temperature got down to about -4 on a couple of mornings. Alright, going up this hill, which is normally an easy 28 miles an hour, I'm down to 24 reaching the brow of the hill, so that's a dramatic, a pretty dramatic drop. Normally it's coming back up the steep hill that there's a loss in power. So that was a significant loss. So that normally I'd crown that hill even in the cold at about sort of 26, 27 miles an hour. I was down to 24 there. So coming back up this hill, I'll be able to measure roughly what the loss of power is, I think. Maybe even get an idea of the range loss as well. So I charged up a couple of days ago, just taken my wife to work a couple of times over those 2 days. I've used up about 10-11 miles of range already, but I haven't covered anywhere near it 10 or 11 miles of range during that period, I don't think. I'll work it out a bit later. That's right, no, I'd only done about 8 miles and I'd used up 10. So that's the way it's going at the moment. So looking at the percentages, at sort of around about 9 degrees, not percentages, actual range, at about 9 degrees, it gives me about a maximum of about 38 miles range on a charge. Instead of my normal 45, I was getting a consistent 45 miles of range on a full charge. For the last charge, I'm calculating roughly about 38 miles on a full charge. So that's a loss of 7 miles on a full charge at around sort of 8-9 degrees. I'm now running at 0 degrees, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be considerable loss of range on this thing. I say it was 16%. I'm guessing it's going to be in the mid-20s, I would imagine, if not more. We'll see. We'll see. I'll check this over a couple of days. It probably isn't. I think it's set to remain at sort of 0 degrees first thing in the morning for the next couple of days. So, as I say, I've got 32 miles of range now left. Come on. Starts out at 34, I think. I can rerun this on the thing, but I think it starts out at 34. So I've used up 2 miles of range coming this way, but that was mostly downhill. I'm guessing I'll use a bit more on the way back. But bear in mind that I'm using, I think it's an 800 watts fan heats are running, so I'm using 800 watts of power just to drive the demister, which is working well actually. I haven't had any problems with the demister. Demisting right now, it's mainly an issue when it's raining and it's dry, very dry today. It's 0 degrees.
I see you.
Oh, you should keep an eye on it. I couldn't.
0 degrees. And how's the car?
Well, it was just going up that little hill coming this way from the flat routes. It dropped down 24 miles an hour. We'll see what it's like going back. I think we're going to struggle to get up the hill. We'll see. We're going to go back the same way because I think that's the best route when it's cold. The route back is mostly flat except for that one bit of hill. We'll see what it's like. The demister's working okay. Look, the screen's clear. That's because it's dry and cold. I think if it was rainy and cold, I think we'd have a bit more of a problem. But right now it's dry and cold. But the screen's nice and clear. It makes it a bit easier to drive. How was your night?
It's busy, but it's okay. It's not bad.
Lots of very sick people, or lots of people who don't need to be there?
There are, I think, half of it.
Half the people are sick enough to need to be in hospital.
Yeah, and we have also patient. I don't know. I think because I've not seen him. I think it's something issue with drugs or something. So the police are there for the. It's been.
So they're in hospital.
A week now.
Been a week now. They've been there.
Nearly a week now.
And the police, what? The police supervising them, or what are they doing?
Yeah, the police is staying with him all the time.
All right. So they're under arrest, but in hospital, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And then some still there because waiting for placement.
Yeah.
Some are sick.
Yeah. See, coming down here, it's nice and easy. The car's doing all right, but I said we've got that hill to go up, and that's got a bit of a struggle. I've used 3 miles of range coming here already, and I think we're going to end up using about 5 miles of range to cover 4 miles. So we'll see. It's just means mean, electricity doesn't cost any money, so it doesn't matter that we're not getting much range. You just have to be a bit more careful to make sure I charge it up, because it might say 6 miles on the clock that I've got, but in actual fact, it's probably more like 3 or 4 miles of actual range I've got. All right, so take a run at this hill and see how it goes. See, normally we'd be doing about 28 miles an hour, even by now, so I don't know if we've got to hit 28. Okay, we've got 28 at the bottom of the hill, and that's the brow of the hill there, but I think we're going to slow down quite a bit. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22,
Wow.
20, we're going
120.
So we're right down to 20. So that's almost
Crossing traffic.
yeah, so I'm going to speed up now. It's only that brief bit, it's only like a couple of seconds now, back up to speed. So that's like 30% of the power gone. I thought it was going to be mid-25, it looks like about 30% loss of power going up that hill, thereabouts. It's not a disaster getting down to 20, but it'll be interesting to see what happens if it's a really cold morning with snow and ice.
So it was icy this morning.
Yeah, the roof was a little bit frozen.
So how long did you froze there? Did you wait?
No, I got straight in. The windscreen and everything was clear. It was just the roof that was frosty.
Okay.
So it was only just 0. It wasn't if it was like minus something, the windscreen would have had ice on it. But there was just a bit of frosting on the roof this morning, so only just 0, I think. It wasn't a really cold day. So it looks like getting to and from hospital on a really cold day is okay, but yeah, that hill's always been a struggle, but it's lost 7 miles an hour going up that hill, which is oh dear, I can't see. I really can't see. I can't see at all. Hold on.
Oh god.
Sun. It's a problem with having no sun visor and having that big sunroof. Yeah, the whole world disappeared then for a minute. My hat wouldn't make any difference. It's right in my face. Okay, so that round trip was about, I'm trying to think what it was. I can't remember what it was. It's 853. I think that round trip was about 4 miles.
4 miles.
But I used up 5 miles of range. Yeah.